in Indian society, we have this astrology. First of all, I love you respectfully and I mean it and I'm committed. Thank you so much. This question bothers me. In Indian society, we have this astrology. Astrology says तुम्हारा साढ़ा साथी शनि है, तुम्हारी लाइफ में कुछ नहीं हो सकता, परेशानी होगा. And when we believe karma, like I believe in karma, I don't believe in astrology. I will create my own life. But it doesn't happen. If I'm destined to come here, so what is my karma? Like your relationship, your parents, your thing, everything. We want to sometimes, I'm sure everybody must be connecting to this, okay? कुछ चीज़ करनी है और एस्ट्रोलॉजी बोलता है ये अभी नहीं हो सकता because your साढ़ा साथी is there. But I am like no, I'll do it.
ये दक्षिण भारत है, हिंदी नहीं चलेगा.
But मैं तो उत्तर भारत में रहती हूँ ना. So I'm very confused.
All right.
Thank you.
See, all this time, this is what I've been telling you. See, you're misunderstanding the situations of life as life process itself. You're misunderstanding the situations as life process. See, which situation is good situation, which situation is bad situation, there is no such thing. People experience the same situations. What is absolutely wonderful for one person, in the same situation somebody else is suffering, isn't it? If there's physical pain, suffering, that's a different matter. But that is hardly except in situations of war and famine. Unfortunately, still such situations are there in the world. But otherwise, for the general population in the rest of the world, nobody has stabbed you. Did anybody stab you? You live in North India. Where? Where did you live? Where do you live?
Mumbai.
Even in Mumbai, they didn't stab you. No. See, they're just ignoring you, huh? So, only thing something must have stabbed you is probably a mosquito. Beyond that, neither a criminal has stabbed you, nor a rhinoceros has gored you. No such thing has happened to you. So I'm saying essentially physical pain is very small. Rest is all you're making it up in the head. Whatever mental pain that you create, obviously manufactured by you. Whatever reasons you may give, essentially it's your making. Why would my intelligence cause pain to me? Because my own intelligence is turned against me. It's as simple as that. Why would I do that? If my two fingers right now pop up and start poking my eyeballs, if you start doing it, if the person sitting next to you, if she has some concern for you, she'll hold your hand, don't do this, don't do this. If you don't listen, she will call somebody and get you tied up to this column. Otherwise, you'll pull out your eyeballs. Nothing works, we'll put you in sedation, this is what the doctors do. If that doesn't work, then they'll amputate your hands, because otherwise you're going to take your own life by doing this. It's being done, actually, you know this? When people go completely out of control in mental asylums, they're removing a part of the brain so that poof, fused out. Yeah, this is called lobotomy. You didn't have it done? No, okay.
I don't have one.
Oh, already done. If your own two fingers start plucking your eyeballs, definitely there's something wrong with you, isn't it? So if your own thoughts and emotions start pricking you from inside, definitely there's something wrong with you. Your only satisfaction is, but Sadhguru, everybody is like this only. That's how it is in the asylum. Everybody is like that only. Only the doctor looks crazy. This happened in a mental asylum. A bishop wanted to speak to the patients. The medical staff tried to discourage them, see, these people won't understand whatever religion you're talking, they're not in that conditions, but she said, no, 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 because it's my duty to save the souls. So he went to a famous mental asylum and started speaking. A crowd like this was sitting, start doing that, all of you. Come on, do it, huh? I can speak to you still. So, they were all in different conditions and nobody listening to a single word. There's just one person sitting here in the front row, listening intently to every word. And 1 hour allotted time, the bishop spoke. Not one person in the crowd is listening, only this one guy. Then the moment the talk was over, quickly that guy stood up, went to the doctor who was standing at the door, whispered something in his ears and he left. So bishop was very interested to know what he had to say, because nobody else was listening. The only guy listening, it looks like he has an opinion that he expressed to the doctor, he would like to hear that it was a great sermon or a great talk or whatever. Then he went to the doctor and asked, that guy was the only one who was listening to me. What did he say to you? He came and said something to you. Doctor said he asked, why am I in and why is he out? So, now I believe in this, I believe in that, I like karma, I don't like astrology, leave it, huh? See, how many things right now are making your life you do not even know. See, for example, you're sitting here at 11 degrees latitude. Here there's a certain temperature and a certain air pressure, everything. You comfortably breathing? Blood pressure also okay for you? You're all right. If I take you up Mount Everest, you won't be able to breathe. What happened? Air pressure is not enough. So if air pressure goes down, you cannot live. If the pressure goes up, suppose you dived into the sea, went 100 meters, you will get crushed. Too much pressure, you can't live. So somehow, this Mother Earth is holding you with the right pressure, right amount of oxygen, right amount of everything. You managing your own kidney? It's running by itself. Huh?
Eating properly.
Eating properly doesn't manage the kidney, it gives it more work. You managing your kidney, liver, spleen, heart, anything? Brain you don't have, I understand, but rest. Rest are you managing? It's happening by itself, isn't it? So I'm saying everything that needs to happen for this life is happening by itself. What are you doing? Are you spinning the planet? But many of you behaving like that, as if you are spinning the planet every day. Only with your influence, planet is spinning. Influences, I'm asking you. It's spinning by itself, everything that's vital for life is happening by itself. You're just supposed to receive the bounty of life and do something wonderful with this, and then if possible, do wonderful with as many things as possible. This is all you can do, isn't it? For that, what a mess, astrology, karma, this one, that one. Just do something, huh? Do something that's wonderful to this one and wonderful to everything around. Don't mess yourself up, especially when you confess that you don't have a brain. Don't mess yourself up with all these things. Doesn't matter what's happening around you. Doesn't matter your family, how it is. Doesn't matter what's happening with your work. Doesn't matter what's happening with the world. You can keep this wonderful. Yes or no? If people allow, we'll make some wonderful things for them also. If nobody allows, just keep this one wonderful. At some point you've been wonderful, at least few moments. Always I don't believe, come on. Then we will have to check, then all kinds of things will come out, don't want. Sometimes you've been wonderful, isn't it? Both to yourself and whoever was there. So you're capable of being wonderful. So this is one thing that you don't surrender in your life. That wonderfulness, make that a constant companion, you're just wonderful. Other things, what is possible we'll do, what is not possible we don't do. In our lives, if we do not do what we cannot do, it's not a problem. If we do not do what we can do, we are a disastrous life. But if you are not feeling wonderful within yourself, even what you can do, you will not do. That's a tragedy. That's a tragedy humanity is suffering right now. If you are feeling wonderful, everything that you can do, you will do. What you cannot do, anyway you cannot do, what's the bother about that? But if you don't do what you can do, that's disastrous.